Hello, everybody. How's everybody
Happy
doing tonight?
Friday, day after Christmas.
Want a drink or no?
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hi,
I'm
Glenn.
distracted.
Ah, you cocksucker!
Sorry about that. I'm live on the air. Excuse us.
I just lost my freaking.
Excuse us. We'll be back.
I knew that was.
Stop! I'm not mute.
Hi, everybody.
How's everybody doing
We
tonight?
apparently are having a situation. Oh my gosh. Forget you heard that. Hi, Doug. Hi, Lori. Hi, Diane. Hi, Cindy. Dinner just got there. They just are getting dinner, and right. That was the check to make sure everybody was alert and awake. Oh, well, everybody, Christmas week, I think, throws everybody off a little bit from their regular schedule. Hi, Monica.
Hey, Monica.
Thank you, YouTube. The one day you send out notification to everybody so they're here right on time.
Hey, Cindy, Doug,
Oh my gosh.
Glenn. Bonnie and Noble, Laura, Lori.
Well, you guys may have noticed that we don't have Angie here tonight. Angie is under the weather. She's not doing well, so she's taken tonight off. Cindy. I know. We're not supposed to use, language on YouTube. Oh, so yeah. So unfortunately, she's not doing so well. And she's taken it tonight off to hopefully get a little better. And hi, Linda. Hi, Denise.
Linda.
Oh man, it's been a busy week, and whew, I know per usual went to bed early. I don't know if I woke up in the middle of the night or if Joe woke me up in the middle of the night, but anyways, we were up around 3-ish or so. And I thought, oh, I am way too tired. Even though I went to bed early, it's like I'm way too tired to get up. So I got him settled down. He's not a good, he just, I don't know. There's a screw loose in his brain. He's not a good cuddler because every time he cuddles or he sits in my lap, he feels the need to take his one big claw and do this to my face. And he usually gets me right in the lip. Hi, Elizabeth. So he's not good at cuddling because he'll flick me in the lip and then I'll, kind of swat it away and then he'll do it again and again. He cannot stop. He can't stop. So yeah, he's never been a good cuddler like that. Some cats are. Some cats are good cuddlers. He's not. And he does that when he sits on my lap too. He'll reach up and get me. So weird. So weird. He's got a screw loose. But I eventually went back to sleep. So that was good. But I hope everybody had a great Christmas. And if you had a white Christmas, I hope it was nice. Right. Yeah. No cats cuddling at the Emporium. I'm sorry, Denise, but you do have 2 dogs who more than make up for it.
Hmm.
Oh, I know. He got a little bit of cuddle time and a little bit in until he, starts poking at me, which yeah, I don't like that. Oh my. Yeah. But so for you guys, what all was happening in your week? I didn't do a whole bunch. I spent a little bit of time with my mom on Christmas. I ended up moving all the Afghans from her house into my newly cleaned out living room. That was one of the reasons for cleaning it out, was so that I could fill it up with Afghans. I will be starting to open up bags and organizing the Afghans for the sale. I forgot to do my math. I'll try to do my math at some point tonight. I have a feeling not this Saturday, but next Saturday's sale is going to start early. It's going to be starting early. Oh, Cindy didn't have a white Christmas, but they're having sleet now. Nice.
Yeah, same here, pretty much.
Is that what you're getting now, is the sleet?
I think I got it earlier. I think it's done now, I think. So this will be all right now. It's up and down because it was in like the 60s, like almost like 50s and 60s. Wednesday, like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and yesterday. And it's cool and I think Tuesday is supposed to be back up in the 60s. So.
Oh wow. It's
I'm not mad at it.
foggy and damp at the Emporium. Oh, we just had rain. We just had rain and rain and rain and gray and rain. And how was your Christmas, Aaron? How are your parents doing?
They're good. I went over there and okay. I went over there and we had dinner, we watched football games and watched a movie or two, and we had a good time. And abnormal, my first name is James, but I go by my middle name, Aaron. So that's where Aaron comes from, and that's why maybe you see my email, it says James. And but I was kind of the same way with you, Trish, a little bit, where didn't really sleep that well last night because I had a bit of a upset stomach for most of the night.
No.
But luckily I didn't work today, so I kind of took a couple of naps to make up for it. So I'm all right.
That's good. Well, I hope you're feeling better.
Yes.
Well, one of the things that comes with Christmas time is typically eating foods and stuff that you don't normally eat.
Yeah.
So that's one of the good things and one of the drawbacks. Oh, I know. It's like, okay, so Aaron, James, right? I'm not Sandy or Otto. FYI, I'm Trisha.
Personality. Yes, Doug.
James, yeah, he doesn't let the James personality out very often.
Mm-mm.
You're at 6 degrees. Oh, Linda, that is cold.
Wow.
That is really cold.
I'm not magical.
Morning, they were at -5. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, news alert. Denise is not magical.
Yeah, it's only been
Oh, no.
a few times where it's been that cold here. Where I think it has been like 5 degrees is kind of the coldest I would think, I would say. And
Wow.
I do not like it.
That would be really, yeah. Yeah, I only remember a couple of times of being down in the single digits. Yeah. And I don't even know if I went out. Well, one time I think I did have to go out, but yeah, that's not high on my list of things to do when it's that cold.
Yeah.
Oh, now for those of you that are just coming in, Sue will be joining us. She just got dinner. So she's taking care of dinner first, and then she'll be joining us. Angie, however, is ill, and she will not be joining us. Yeah, she will not be, but that's okay. Next week she will be joining us for sure. Oh, so I'll let everybody know.
Beach.
Just because we're still just kind of in chat mode. We will be starting the sale soon, but we're in chat mode right now. Next week on Thursday will be the members sale, which is New Year's Day evening. New Year's Day evening will be the next members sale. Hi, Nikki. And that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 o'clock Pacific. I will be doing the lunchtime sale, the 11:30 Eastern sale on that day also. But every 3 weeks, I do a member sale. That's for everybody who is a PAW Squad or PAW Party member. Those are the top 2 tiers of memberships on my channel. You can check your membership level by, if you are a member, it'll say see perks, and you can click on that. If you're not a member and are interested in memberships or coming to the sale, you can click the join button. It doesn't make you join. It just gives you information about the memberships. The members sale, I do tend to kind of cater to thank you, Abnormally Normal, Diane. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. So I do cater kind of based off of people who have been to the sales. So if there are things you're specifically looking for or enjoy looking at, show and tell, that works also. Just let me know what types of things you would like to see at the sale, because I can adjust it. I can alter it. And then next Saturday is going to be Afghanapalooza. So I do tend to hoard my Afghans and a couple of comforters. I do tend to hoard them mostly throughout the year. And then I do a big sale where it is pretty much all Afghans all the time. But this year I did have some success, and I have a lot of Afghans. I have a lot. So Afghanapalooza, I believe, is going to be starting at least an hour early next Saturday. I'm gonna do the math and see if I need to start it earlier. I know a lot of fibers, I usually can't help but sneeze. But that is what's going to be happening with me. And that is true. Doug does have free shipping. Yes. And he has accumulated free money. Absolutely. And
Nice.
those don't expire.
Nice.
So yep, they stay on the books. And there you go. So we've got Sue back with us.
I'm back. So my apologies to the YouTube gods, to the host of the show, to the co-host of the show, and to all of our guests. But the easiest way to explain it is clean up in aisle 3, and aisle 3 is my bed. So that was the part, because as you know, I'm bed bound, can't sit up. So I have all my meals like this. And unfortunately, on the times that he does get drinks from a takeout, you know, you got those wonky cups that are too big and then everything's like, so he was handing me one thing and another thing went flying, and we had a sea of maybe Dr. Pepper. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And so there was some foul language used, and it was, you know, that's what happens in a house. So I'm sorry. But I'm glad to be here. Angie also tried to tell me earlier today that she was going to be absent, and asked me to please get in touch with Trisha, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it. So good thing she reached out to Trisha herself. I don't know if she's scared of Trisha. Why did she go to Trisha originally? I'm not scared of Trisha a little bit.
Well, she did, and I replied back to her fairly promptly.
Yeah, but it might have been still after me. I don't know. But I think that's funny. We'll have to tease her about that next week. Oh, friends. We have some snow started in New Jersey. I heard you talking. I was listening while I was eating French fries with Dr. Pepper and ketchup. Is an interesting combination, you know. Sorry. Couldn't do that on camera.
Yes.
But I'm glad to be here. And for those of you that know, because you've seen me last week talking about my daughter in the hospital, my daughter was readmitted last Sunday again. So when I talked to you last Friday, she was home after a 4 or 5 day stint. And by Sunday, she got readmitted. So the good news is she's home now. She got home today. The bad news was that she didn't get to spend Christmas with her kids, and that, you know, all the Christmas festivities are postponed. But fortunately, she's starting to improve, and we're hoping this is the last hospital stay. So your thoughts, your prayers were greatly appreciated. So I wanted to thank you all for that.
The good news is that the kids are too young to know if today is Christmas,
Exactly,
if next
exactly.
week is Christmas.
Yeah,
it's
we got
Christmas
lucky in
any
that.
day you tell them.
We got very
Yeah.
lucky with that. Yep. And they have never seen a live Santa Claus before, so they didn't have that concept. And I guess on Christmas Day, or the day, I don't know whether it was Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, the building that they live in had a Santa Claus in the lobby, and they put out a bulletin to all the residents, like, you know, Santa's in the lobby if you want to come with your kid. And it was a really good looking Santa, like a good Santa. And the girls both went to him. They have a picture with Santa, so yay. I may or may not have sent that to Trisha. I know I sent Trisha something. But yeah, Christmas 2025 is done.
Yes. New Year's 2026 is coming around the corner. Next week.
So fast.
Aaron, did you tell your parents when you were there watching movies, like during a commercial break or anything?
No.
I missed it, and I don't have the chat open. Who's here tonight? Lots, little, straggling in.
Oh, lots.
Nice. Well, hello to
Lots
everyone I
of
missed. I won't
people.
make her repeat all your names, but it's hard for me to do in bed, flat on my back with chat. So forgive me, but if it's something you want me to know, tell Trisha. Read it out loud for Sue, and she will.
Hey,
What I hate is that when you say something really funny and she laughs first, and then I gotta wait. I was like, "What's funny? What's funny?" You know, the price you pay. Trisha also got a physical therapist assigned to my case today. My life
Excellent.
is in the hands of someone named Emily.
Excellent.
Okay.
So it took 8 weeks basically from the wait list, but today I got the call. So last Friday I told you I got the call. They would call me within 3 days. They didn't. So today I was like, "Hello, this is Sue Spezio." And I hate when they say, "Could you spell that, please? Can you give us your address, please, so I can confirm it's you?" You need to tell me my address so I can confirm it's you. I know my address.
Okay, you can see the screen, right?
Yes. Oh, Doug. Listen, don't anybody listen to this except for Doug. We got so busted, Doug. Tom found your slippers under my bed.
Ah,
I just tried to talk it out. I just said, you were just changing shoes. You were like, I don't know. So if he asks, but Merry Christmas, baby.
Hi, Doreen. Hi, Kathy.
Doreen.
Well, the
I
good
want to
news
know-
is that when you're on the island, you won't have to wear slippers.
Well, I'm going to say this, and you're going to think this is a surprise, but I'm not a big fan of all over nudity. I like a fig leaf now and then. You know what I'm saying? I don't need everything
Well,
dangling.
I mean, it's sand. You won't need shoes.
Yeah, but then you don't need. I mean, if you take that rule upwards, we'll have to discuss the rules because I don't want to see you naked when we visit.
I will not be.
Well, you're gonna have sand too. But I think you're gonna have like sand with socks, and Denise would have sands with socks with sandals that go between the toes between the socks.
Oh
she can.
no.
You got the water shoes, right, or whatever they have.
Oh yeah.
True.
What a fantasy dream.
Bum.
Aaron's hat's ready for the market tomorrow night. Look at
Yeah.
that beauty. Wow, Aaron. Slow start, but a great finish.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got
So
a new hat for next year?
tell everybody what's happening with your hat.
I'm working on that, but
Okay.
I don't know if, but I will be getting it. I don't know if I will have it for the next week on that, but I will have something.
Nice.
But tomorrow at 6:00 p.m. Eastern, I will be on my channel with my lovely co-host, Becky Vincent and Moore, and a very special guest, Tooch Man, will be joining us.
Nice.
And so, with the end of the year sale, I will be having big giant lots of mostly ephemera, but other things. And I mean giant lots of things. And this hat with 54 brooches on it will be auctioned off, and 10% of the proceeds will go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And also, my official harmonica will be for sale also.
And for those of you that don't know, this is the third annual hat sale for St. Jude's, right? This is the third one you're selling? Yep,
Yes.
3 years.
Yes, third one.
Now, you don't have to keep it as a hat with brooches. You could have 54 brooches. like.
Yeah, you can
whole
take them all off, whatever you want with them once you get them.
He doesn't care what you do with it.
Yes.
If you want to wear the Suspizio one front and center, I'm okay with it.
But I would, you don't have to, but I would like for y'all to once y'all get it, to kind of take a picture of it and to show me what you think of it and all that. I would love to see a picture of the hat once you receive it, if you don't mind. But it's all totally up to you.
I'd love to see a picture of the hat on their head.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all up to you. But yeah, that would be
That'd be cool.
pretty cool.
Very cool. You're a cool dude, Aaron. Except for the beard and mustache thing. But other than that, you're A+.
Yes. And I'll be following up the weekend with Mark and Mike, two old guys vintage, at 4 p.m. Sunday, alongside with Tooth Man and Regina, Red Arrow reseller, and then Donna Maria. And then I will be invoicing after that sale, starting to invoice after that sale. As soon as you pay your invoice, your items will go out ASAP. I am shipping from Maryland, invoice through PayPal, and I ship through Pirate Ship to give you the best deal. Now, before I start my first item, I wanted to give a shout out, even though she's not here, but hopefully she's looking, and I just want to give a shout out to Angie, because I received a box from her today. So, one thing in here, you put Merry Christmas, Aaron, and it's the Lindor chocolate.
Because she loves Lindor. Loves. What flavor?
And,
what flavor are they, Aaron?
What flavor?
Yeah.
I guess it's, we got here.
Are they one color or multiple colors?
There's like red, green. There's like red, blue, and gold.
Oh, so it's holiday. Yeah. So you can have multiple flavors. Yum.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do a tasting for us.
Yes. And Sue.
She got it. She found it.
Yes.
So guys, tell. So I'm so happy, Angie, that you found it. So guys, one of the little gag gifts I wanted to give to Aaron was these fake mustaches, because I've always preferred clean shaven face or whatever. And my note to him was going to say, please shave, and if you're ever in the need to really put on a mustache, use this. But they got sold out. They got sold out. So instead, I got him a goat. A goat that.
Yeah.
That would be the hot item.
Yeah, that's
a screaming goat.
Yes.
I love it. Angie hits it out of the ballpark.
I appreciate it, Angie. Thank you so much. I love it. All right. So, my first item, I will bring up a puzzle. And it's going to be for $8. And it is Haltzman Brothers collection, Into the Light. And it's a bald eagle flying through the air. And it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. And so it's a buffalo puzzle. And it has been open. I did count the puzzles in here. All the pieces are in here. It's in the bag. And it does come with the poster.
Suitable for framing.
Yes.
Nice.
And it shows other puzzles you can get too.
So Aaron,
Like,
would you mind if I told you my Into the Light story that I heard today?
okay,
So,
yes.
A couple, the man is in the hospital fighting for his life. The wife's there by his side, and the nurse comes in and says, and I don't know if this is true or just a story, but it's funny. So I'm going to go with this story. The nurse comes in and says, he's a fighter. And the wife says, I wish he would stop fighting. He's been a terrible husband. And she's like, okay. So Denise, the nurse, walks out of the room. Hours later, she goes to check on her patient again. The curtain is pulled, and the wife is flashing a flashlight at the ceiling and saying to the husband, into the light, into the light. That's not nice. That's not nice. Funny, but
Wow. No.
isn't that crazy? I could see somebody
Yeah.
definitely doing that.
So it says the size is 26 3/4 by 19 3/4 inches.
Beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen an eagle in the real world.
I have. No problem. They are big.
I figure they're all by
They are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't think that they're like, little. No, they're like huge. They're like toddler size. Big bodies, huge
Toddler size?
wingspan.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
And their claws
Yes.
are like bigger than your hands.
Very nice. Great price too on that.
Yes.
The perfect snap. Oh, snap. I like snapping.
And Linda is in. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda. How are you? We can start the countdown for Linda, if you like.
Going once.
So it looks like he's on a lake.
Going
Flying over a
twice.
lake.
And sold to Linda.
All right. Congratulations, Linda.
Very nice. Let's see. So I talked about sales next week, but I didn't talk about the sale tomorrow, which I have not set up a thumbnail for yet, but I will. I will be doing that at some point soon. But Denise's Magical Emporium and Picasso Cat, Kathy, will be joining us tomorrow for the late night sale. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central, 7 o'clock Pacific time.
That should be a fun night.
Yes. My first item is going to have a $10 start. And it is a larger size book on cathedrals. It does have a dust jacket, which is in fairly good condition, which I am going to take off because I don't want to ruin the book. The book is just a plain blue. It is a nice large size. Okay, it came out in 1996. And it does feature, it has cathedrals of Great Britain and Ireland, then a chapter on France, Belgium, and Spain. Next chapter, Germany, Austria, the Czech Republic, and Scandinavia. Cathedrals of Italy gets its own chapter. Outside Western Europe is the last chapter. And it is thick, very thick, glossy pages. And I'll thumb through thumb through this so you can see some of the pages. But it's fun looking at all the different styles of cathedrals through the years, because some of them took like hundreds of years to build. And there is an index. Let's see, where was the chapter on Italy? Let's take a look at that one. That's Austria. There we go. Cathedrals of Italy. Well, they've got a view. And they do get you detailed pictures inside. There's the map of Italy. So you can see where they're located. But it's a beautiful book. And this is $10 for the book on cathedrals, mostly European cathedrals. And then they go to cathedrals outside of Western Europe.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
But they've got great pictures in here, and they're not the nice, thick, glossy pages. All right, we will skip that. And we'll go back to Aaron.
All right. So here I have a classic illustration comic, and it is Joan of the Arc. And it's going to be for $5. And this was copywritten in 1950. December 1950. And it has amazing illustrations in here. You deliver France from the English conservation. I cannot say it right. Conquisition, and your crown, or Dauphin King. I'm so afraid I'm unequal to the task. It's in wonderful, beautiful condition for it to be what, 75 years? 75 years old. Compost. Yes. Joan deployed some men to skirmish with the front guards, while the main bulk of her army went upstream. If this has any. And then oh. Hmm. So then you have on the back the other classic illustration comics on there. And it says they're only 15 cents each, posted paid. So it says this is number 78, 15 cents. Featuring stories by the world's greatest authors. And if it's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. But if you'll change your mind, please let me know. Let us know.
Hi, Ginger. Well, Ginger,
Ginger.
we haven't covered the What is Sue Watching on TV. We'll probably hit that at the Sue Spezio show.
Here's the good news, Ginger. Based on you prompting me, I wrote it down.
Excellent.
And it is going to include what shows I'm looking forward to seeing in 2026.
Oh,
Big night for the Sue Spezio show.
all right. I don't even know what's coming out to know what to anticipate. So it looks like we're passing on Joan of Arc.
All right.
But Ginger, what are you watching on TV? Let's see. I have an $8 start. And this is a book called Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. I think this is the second volume.
Because they didn't get it all done in volume 1. They had more shenanigans to do.
There's a lot of rebel girls out there.
Big. I would say you were probably a rebel girl.
Yeah.
Or borderline rebel, maybe.
I was a non-acting rebel girl.
In your heart. Okay, got it.
That's right, in my heart. So here are the rebel girls that are featured in alphabetical order.
Santa's naughty list all on one page.
Yeah, but these are actual people.
Are they?
Yeah. Agatha Christie. Yeah, these are real life people.
Oh, Auburn Hepburn. Aubrey Hepburn. Yeah. Oh, and Bursary Potter. Buffalo Calf Road Woman.
That's cool. My mind didn't even go in this direction of what they would be rebels for, but that's a better definition of where I was going.
Yeah,
Why do
but
people
they're
stand out in time? Yeah,
short little biographies.
very cool.
And again, these aren't just for young girls, they're for everybody. If you want to learn about these people and what made them rebels.
Well, so since it's alphabetical, are there any Trishas or Susans?
J.K.
Well,
Rowling.
I don't know. We'll see when we
to those
get there.
pages. Very cool.
But there's a lot. There's a lot of rebels. Looks like we're going to have to look at the back page for any sues.
God,
that
friend.
spot is open for my story. Temple Grandin. I love that story. Love.
Oh,
It does
definitely.
not look like it.
Nah.
You know what? We just have our own show. That's it. That's it.
We're going to be in probably volume 4 of this. But
People
there's
watch
a
them on
lot of
resume.
stories. These are great.
Oh.
Read one
Graphic.
before you go to bed. Learn
Cool,
something
Krista.
new about somebody.
Beautiful graphics. I like it. There was a famous cheerleader. Did you see that? You just hello. A rebel cheerleader. That's good.
I did just go right past it, didn't I?
You did.
Let's see. Ginger is binge watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, I love that.
Let me go back to
Suspizia, we gotta put that on there.
All right, I'll be in volume 3.
Oh, there she is.
And just the lady known as Trish. From saying
Cheerleader. What the heck did you do?
She's an actress. Her name is Lauren Potter. She has Down syndrome. She couldn't walk until the age of 2. Let's see. But in school, let's see. She has a passion for music and dance. And then she auditioned to be a cheerleader in high school. She didn't make the squad, but a year later, she got to be a cheerleader on Glee instead.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah. So there you go. So lots of good stories in here. That is $8.
I was never asked to be on Glee.
Okay. So this is going to be for $5. And this is your child from 6 to 12. And on here, it looks kind of, when I see this, with them painting the pictures, stuff like that, it looks like shadows, and I'm expecting them the pictures on the house or the shed or whatever to start moving around and kind of a weird way, right? Do you see what I see? And this is from U.S. Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. And this was copywritten. Doesn't say. If I find it, I'll let you know. And this is from the Social Security Administration. What 6 to 12-year-olds are like. I guess you guys you're blowing a bubble. Your sister trying to pop it. How family influence their children's social adjustments. What play means to children. Team play in baseball. Childhood is worthy of respect. Responsibility for household tasks. Washing the dishes. Helping children to make the most of their mental ability. When home and school gets together.
It's called Homeschool Lou, now called Al.
Uh-huh. Feeling unliked or unwanted. Over-aggressing. Some special family concerns. Pursuit of habits, hobbies. The sick child. Muscle, bones, and teeth. So this book has 141 pages. Your community service for your children. And if it's no interest in this, you can move it to the side. But if you'll change your mind, please let me know.
All right. And Linda, you got to leave people wanting more so that they'll buy the book and read more about that wonderful young lady. But Linda said that she also paints and sells them also.
Oh, okay.
And Doreen, yes, I did see Bonnie's comment about a trade for Joe, but no, I wouldn't wish Joe on anybody. He's a handful. He's a handful, but I'm used to him. So I know what he means when he says and does things. So because they train you. They train you to understand them. All right. I have a $3 choice for sheet music. Now, this sheet music is sealed in plastic, and I'm not going to open the plastic just in case the person who buys them wants them to stay in plastic, because they're kind of strategically folded and taped in a certain way. And I'm going to let them just stay that way. So we're going to do our best to look at them through the plastic. This one is called Hawaii and You. It does have a name written across the front, or maybe a couple names written across the front. You have your lovely lady on, I guess she's on the beach in Hawaii. I'm not sure where she is. She looks like she's on a lily pad on a lake, but I don't think that would be in Hawaii.
But she almost like she's a little fairy on a lily pad, or what is it? Pixel.
So that is the first one. The second one, My Sunshine Jane. Down beside the weeping willow tree. Unfortunately, somebody wrote their name right on her hat. This one also is in plastic. So your choice, My Sunshine Jane or Hawaii and You. All right. And we'll go back to Aaron.
All right. So here I have a dog daguerreotype for $30. This is an antique, beautiful daguerreotype of a little toddler. And look at the beautiful insides of it. The silk of felt inside, the lovely, beautiful designs of the flowers and the leaf. And look at the adorable little girl and the gold tone edge or gilded edge. But there is they taped it with duct tape to put the two ends to keep them together, and it does come with a little latch right here, so you tighten it back up and you can open it like that. And there's an adorable little girl inside. And it is 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. There's a lovely, beautiful design on the case, and it's a brown, dark brown, like mahogany brown case. Ebony brown. And the oval shape, about 2 inches by 1.5 inches. That's the frame, picture frame itself.
Now, for people who have no idea what you're holding, would you please explain to people?
I'm sorry. It's this is a tintype. It's very antique. This is from like the 18, probably around 1870 to 1890, or very, very 1950.
Yeah.
1850.
Yeah. Yeah, these are before tintypes,
Yeah.
which were popular like Civil War going forward, but before they developed tintypes, this is what pictures looked like. So yeah, you're talking like 1850s to 1860s.
Yeah.
So
So these
we're
are
getting
very
we're
antique.
like we're getting like 175 years old for this. This is why the duct tape is keeping it together, because
Yeah.
rarely do you find them where the two pieces are still connected together. But it
Yeah.
still has the latch, which is really good to still have the latch on it.
Yes. And then
And the
you have
and the
like the
velvet on
inside
the
of
other
it.
side is in
It's
really
amazing.
good shape. So, when
Yeah.
you're talking 160 to 175 years old, and they were quite expensive to do, and to spend the money to have a picture of your child taken,
Yeah.
that was a well-to-do family that had the extra money to spend on that.
Yes.
Hmm. And I would imagine that's probably something that dad carried around with him. Maybe he
Yeah.
traveled or something. And so, that
Yeah.
was a way for him to take the picture of his child with him. So yeah, it's very historically significant to be able to find these, because people who collect them, they hoard them.
Yeah.
And it is really hard to find these, outside of a collection, and for a reasonable price at $30, because they easily go for over 100.
Mm-hmm.
So just an FYI.
Yeah. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side.
And that is a great picture of the little
Yes.
girl inside. That is really nice picture. Whoever the photographer was did a really good job. But it's hard to show them with the lighting through the camera lens also, for you
Yeah.
to really get a good view of what it looks like.
Yeah.
But since nobody was commenting, I thought I would at least explain a little more in case there were people who did not know what that was and why it looked like that and how cool it was.
Yes.
All right, still nothing.
All right.
Still nothing. All right, I have a $10 start. And movie actress Betty Hutton. Back in the 1950s, she went on tour, and this was the program that was available when she was out on tour. And it highlights her film roles and gives a little info about Betty Hutton. But there she is in some of her more known film roles. And there she is, Annie, Get Your Gun. Oh, we here come the waves. And then you have pictures of her in her movies. And she was, I think, more well known as a comedic actress, singing, dancing, comedy.
Wow.
I think she did have some more dramatic roles. And then The Greatest Show on Earth.
Awesome. That's That's amazing right there.
And that just goes through some of her hit movies. Then here are some scenes behind the scenes with her and other actors. And then she did a lot of USO tours and continued to do USO tours. And then you get scenes with her and her family and her kids. So again, this was a program that came out when she went on tour in the 1950s.
That's cool.
And that is $10. All right. We're going to go back to Aaron. It's going to be a very fast sale tonight.
All right. So here I have Radio Melodies by R.E. Winsett. And this was copywritten in 1969. So you have He Keeps Me Singing. I'm Living in Glory. When My Song Has All Been Told. My story has all been told. He Sets Me Free. Now, this got like a little page right here on the back, and it says the drunken driver. Want to talk to you, drunken drivers. While here on earth you drill, you never know when the time will come. You'll have to say farewell. So don't be drinking whiskey while going on your way. I saw an accident one day that should touch the heart of men and teach him not to drink a drop. So that was just inside of the book. And we got book stories like Where Will Never Grow Old. The blood that stained the old rugged cross. Keep on the fire line. He made a new creation of me. Love lifted me. He lives. We met a lot of friends and neighbors. Farther along. This book has 101 pages. And this was $1 back in '69. And this was an address call order to Bill Garrett in Del Rio, Texas. So I love the cover right here. That is pretty cool. Radio Melodies. With the family sitting down, listen to the radio. That's the back. Jack is just filled up with lovely songs and the music notes to go with it in the songs. Sunlight. So this is for $5. If there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. If you change your mind, please let me know.
All right, I have a $15 start, and this is a very large book. It should be because it's the Essential Home Book, and it covers everything about like decorating your home. Now, there's a few pages on top that were marked by the person that owned this previously that they thought were interesting. Maybe some design things they wanted to incorporate into their home. But this gives you ideas for every room. And then some, because it's the Essential book. It's got a lot in it. Oops, come on, pages. Keep going. Keep going.
So many.
And then it also does address like floors and lighting and other things too.
It's all encompassing.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
You can hear you. It's just low. You were talking
It's very low.
How about now?
a little better.
No, you have to talk so I can hear you.
How about now, Trisha Boo?
A little better, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to switch phones. That was the last emergency. My phone died, so I think this phone. I have to switch to the other phone. I'll be back.
Okay. 272 pages. And yeah, it's really great. If you are looking to do any type of interior design work, this is all on lighting, different types of lighting. And it's amazing how they cover just about everything. Curtains. So different styles of curtains for your house. Oh, the different drapes. Okay. You ever wondered what's the difference between drapery and curtains? There you go.
No. Uh-huh.
And window coverings. Totally different. There's a whole section on windows, wood flooring. Even if you just want to have like some ideas, wall coverings. They have it all in here. And decorating different areas.
Nice.
How to do your planning, children's bedrooms, fun things to add into children's bedrooms, your bedroom, how to use space.
That's awesome.
Different furnishings, different styles of furnishings. Whether you have an open plan, formal dining rooms. So lots of different ideas. Self-contained kitchens. I have more of an open kitchen in mind because it's the dining room and the kitchen are kind of together. So the Essential House Book, $15, 272 pages. and we'll go back to Aaron.
All right, Chris, I gotta do it. Hello, anybody out there? I'm gonna wake y'all up a little bit. So now I have the Donkey Tale Classic Illustrated Junior, number 545, 15 cents, and it's going to be I'm going to do this for $3. This was copywritten in 1957. And it also has like one of the collector dots by the numbers and stuff like that, where you can complete the owl head. It is a little bit of a bent on the top of the book, but not too bad. But the illustrations are amazing.
He's a musician. How wonderful.
Yes. He playing, what is this called? The lute or something?
I don't know what that's called.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I'm just guessing, I guess. And there's beautiful colors and illustrations in it. Once there lived a king and a queen who ruled over beautiful, peaceful land. They would have been perfectly happy except for one thing. If only we had a child. I would be so nice to have a pretty little girl with curly hair or a handsome little lad who looks like me.
Thank you, Cindy.
Can you hear me now?
It's
Yes.
Okay,
I
great.
think you can hear your air conditioning also.
Oh, okay. I'll move that.
And so hold on. Let me get to the weirder point. Okay. I will slip in a few of them. The wizard will never notice the difference. Back in the castle, the king started to fill the bag with gold. So the king put a handful of lead coins in the bottom of each coin, or each bag. And it will look, okay, hold on. They shall have their child, but it will be sharp like a donkey. Lead I can smell in each one. They have cheated me. I shall punish them for that. So they gave him a donkey for a child. Oh, how dreadful his ears, and that's fur. And that tail with tassels on the end. So they sword him around and he riding the bike. Put him in the high chair, gave him his first meal. For a donkey, he's really quite smart. Oh, that lute. That's it. That lute makes the most beautiful music I have ever heard. I must learn to play it. I must. Right here, like he's a superhero, a donkey superhero. I will leave my home and go where no one knows me. I do not want these foolish prince clothes either. I will take only my loot. And he's playing for the ladies. Yeah, only one. But I cannot stay to see it happen. I must leave at once. They will ask me to play at the wedding, and then my heart will be suddenly breaking in two. So it's an extra story in here. Fables, the oak and the reed. Color this page with crayon. So you can do and it still haven't been colored in. So you can color this page in. And this is the other books in the series. So this would be for $3. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. Yes. So on here you have like the stories like Pinocchio, Thumbelina, Goldilocks, and the Stead-Fed Tin Soldier for $15 each. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. If you change your mind, let me know.
All right, I have $8 choice. And choice number 1 is a Betty Boop puzzle, 550 pieces. This has been opened. All the pieces are in here. This is the puzzle. Lots of red in this one. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Sue is back. Okay. You're so dark. I thought that you were there's like no light. There's no light there.
I'm a rebel.
I thought I hadn't clicked on you to get you in here. Ugh.
Second disaster of the night. The other phone is now dead. I had to get a new charger. Tom had to go downstairs. We're on a roll here in New Jersey.
And the other choice, this is a Dowdle puzzle, and it's Independence Hall.
Hey, Apple, Juicy.
Hi, Apple. Thank you.
Hi, Apple, my friend. Merry Christmas.
So this one, great for 4th of July. You can do it for, let's see, was it President's Day's coming up? You could have it for that. Or the other choice, Betty Boop. Oh, Denise wants to know if you got a package from her.
I have not been informed as to yes or no. He's not in the room at the moment. I'll ask him when he comes back.
Okay. So I will count that down for Apple. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Apple. Thank you.
Congratulations, Apple.
And Apple, would you like Betty Boop or Independence Hall? Independence Hall has 500 pieces. Betty Boop has 550. Thank you, Apple. And we're going to go back to Aaron.
All right. So I have a music book, Heavenly Sunlight, and it's gonna be for $5. I think so, but how you doing, Doreen? Oh, awesome. Perfect. By R.E. Winsett. And this book was copywritten now. I don't know if this is the book that was copywritten or this is the song, but it says 1929. And this is the Rainey family. And so here, maybe it was that. You have When the Ring, the Golden Bell. Stand on the Promises. He whispered sweet peace to me. It mighty good place to go. I live in glory. We'll soon be done with trouble and trials. Anywhere is home. Just as I am. A gathering in the sky. And this book has 157 pages. It's across Winsett's songs. These books are popular everywhere. Dayton, Tennessee. It says, but if it's no interest in this, we can move it to the side.
All right. My next book, the book, gonna be $8. And it is Seattle Now and Then, Volume 3. So you get to see how it originally looked. There's Seattle. That's how it looks. Well, that's how it looked back in like the 90s. It's changed since then. But you get lots of pictures of like how the streets used to look. And then the more modern picture at the same intersection. Table of contents for any area is specific that you want to look up. But it is kind of amazing how things have changed, and then how things have changed even now to what they used to be. But if you like old historic pictures, this has all of the before, like the original historic pictures. So if you enjoy looking at the older ones, this does have a lot of really cool old pictures in here.
Yeah. It'd be really interesting to see the history of Seattle.
Like this, that's a cool one. When they were moving a house, there used to be a lot more hills in Seattle, and they did some leveling out. So they're actually moving a house down to a lower elevation.
Wow.
But I know a lot of people just like seeing really cool old pictures. And yeah, they do a lot of research with these books. And they take new pictures as close to they can of the original pictures. And churches that, kind of may, or buildings and stuff that may or may not be there. Like this is Fort Lawton. Fort Lawton is a park now, but it was part park, part military base for a long time. Hi, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
So that is $8, and you get some really cool historic pictures.
Cool.
Denise, I just verified with Tom that the package has not arrived yet, but now I'm excited.
And this is
pretty thick book too.
Yeah, it has, let's see, we're up to 233 pages. This is who Seattle is named after. So that is Chief Seattle. And that is where Seattle gets its name from. And that, does it say that picture? Let's see, that was his tombstone. He died in 1866. So that picture was taken before 1866. So there you go, $8. And we'll go to Aaron. Oh, we lost Sue again.
So for $3, we have Christmas just left. Christmas gift
It is not
ideas.
too early to start thinking about next year's gifts.
Yes. For 1948. So you have Christmas gifts for babies. Got the little booties. You have babies one-piece slippers, a jacket, a knitted jacket for a baby. And you have a felt purse for a girl. And a placemats for children, yippee, Western shirt for a little boy, a design placemat and napkin match, like a lamb. Protect those nylon stockings. Scarves, belts, wool belts to decorate costumes. Shoe bag to protect your shoes. A sewn knit kit for the traveler. Mother would love a crochet necktie. History of embroidering. Shadow embroidered for a lamp shade. And a bookmark felt craft. Look, it's just like Mom's. With an apron. Tie around apron. Whole bunch of aprons. One little piece of plaid makes this apron. And then it's 22 pages of this book. Date rolls and apricot candy, like a little recipe. So date rolls is 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of pitted dates, a half a cup of coconut, 2 cups of sugar, 2 butter, or half a cup of butter, and a half a cup of nut meats.
And unfortunately, you lost a lot of people when you said coconut.
Oh yeah, me too. But
we have a lot of coconut haters out there.
Amen. And I especially like the idea of nut meat.
I don't know what that is.
That's just nuts. The inside of the nut.
No shells.
When you shell it, it's the nut. Okay. They call it nut. It's 1948, you know.
Yeah.
I know. I like coconut too.
All right.
But
If
I
it's
know
no interest,
we have a lot of non-coconut people here.
yeah, I don't like coconuts myself. So, but if it's no interest in this, you can move it to the side.
Well, Aaron, I just realized you never told me a start price.
$3. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Oops, and then I didn't put it in there. All right. I didn't get the 3 in there when I hit enter. So $3 for this. $3. If you're interested, put it in the chat. You know, with the prices of things these days and people trying to make things last a little longer, you know, shoe bags, nylon bags and stuff, you know, little bags for, you know, things, not such a crazy idea if you are a knitter or a crocheter, you know, to help people have things last a little longer.
Yeah, just to take it back, you know.
Yep. You know, if you're able, I'm not a knitter, I'm not a crocheter, but for those of you that are, yeah, some
For this,
handy
for your
things. And Randy is in on that one.
for yourself, and you don't have to be like I said. You just do it for yourself.
True. Going once, going twice, and sold to Randy.
Hey, congratulations, Randy.
There's Randy and Randy in the chat. They're confusing me now. All right. I have a $6 start. I know I'm not used to having 2 Randys in the chat. And oh, all right. I'll let Aaron know when he comes back, Randy. I
Oh,
think
okay.
that's for your music book.
Oh, it
Is
was
that right?
this one. Okay, it was this one, right? Hold on.
Heavenly Sunlight.
Yeah, this one right here. I got you.
I think that's the one. Hi, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
So this is a hardcover book. It's called 10 Little Rabbits. And I'm going to do it this way so you can see the 10 little rabbits. Each one representing a Native American tribe. And each one kind of showcasing a special like skill. So it says one lonely traveler riding on the plain. So there's your little rabbit.
I'll be right back.
And thank you, Doreen. And then here we have 2 graceful dancers asking for some rain. It's poetry. And in the back, I believe it tells you which tribe each of these are. 3 busy messengers sending out news. So they're using the smoke signals to let everybody know what's happening. And then 4 clever trackers looking for some clues. And here 5 wise storytellers trying to keep warm. And 6 nimble runners fleeing from a storm. Seven merry mischief makers playing hide and seek. And 8 patient anglers fishing in a creek. 9 festive drummers beating on a drum. And then 10 sleepy weavers knowing day is done. And then here they all are in their teepees. And then in the back, it does tell you about each one for each of the numbers. And I don't know, Doreen, do I have to repack your box to get this in? Have I sent you an invoice? I don't know, Doreen. I don't know. I know that there are a few people that I've been waiting for their invoice or waiting for payment. I don't know. If I've already sent your box, then no, I can't get it in your box. So at this point, I don't know, Doreen. I don't know if I can get it in your box. I don't know if your box is still here. I don't know if I'm still in the process of packing your box. As of right now, if you have an invoice, your box is packed. If you don't have an invoice, your box isn't packed. There you go. Without looking it up, I don't know, but I can start a new box. So, Doreen, you're okay if I start you a new box if I need to, or it'll get added into your stuff if I haven't packed your box yet. But, all right. Thank you. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Doreen. Thank you.
Congratulations, Doreen. All right. So here I have, this is going to be for $15. I have a 16-inch paper doll with attached stand, and it's 5 dresses and 4 hats. That's what it says on the box. Let's see if we have all of the stuff in here. And this is our favorite doll. So this is the girl. I got the stand. Beautiful, beautiful doll there.
She looks tense.
Yeah.
Her shoulders are up. She looks
This
a little
is
tense.
It looks okay. I thought it'd be a lot older than this, but on here it says 1995 by Shackman Company in New York, New York. So it's 1 hat.
Well, that
2
still
hats.
is like 30 years old.
Yeah. 3 hats. And the fender. 4 hats. So that's all the hats. We got 1 dress. 2 dresses. Yep. 3, 4, and 5. 5 dresses. These are beautiful and amazing, wonderful condition. So feet, shoes. And look at the little 3 bows going down the front, down the skirt, the dress. You got the beautiful flowers on here. With these lovely, lovely hats. And you got a little slat. You can slide it in there. Hat with all the dresses, the flowers. The little church hats. And the box is a little bent up, but not so bad. $15 for this lovely, lovely doll. Paper doll set. But if it's no interest in this, you can move it to the side. And that's my item. So change your mind, let me know.
I have $3 choice for a couple more sheet music. These are also sealed in plastic, so I'm just going to leave them sealed in plastic. This one is Sailing Away on the Henry Clay. Brought to you by Millie Valmore. I didn't know Detroit and New York were that close to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're the other Twin Cities.
They are.
Can't like for to like Detroit, you could just look over the river, you could see Canada.
Well, Canada, sure, but I didn't think New York was that close. It makes sense that Canada would be that close. So that is the first one for choice. This is the second one. This is also sealed in plastic. And it is, we'll have a jubilee in my old Kentucky home. So your choice, Kentucky home, Sailing Away, $3 for the sheet music.
That's a nice, beautiful sheet music's there for sure.
All right, we're going back to Aaron.
All right, for 3. Oh, we got Randy. It's in that 3.
Thank you, Randy. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Randy. Thank you. And would you like the Sailing Away or the Kentucky home? I know I should say
Both.
Randy at Moon Valley Crafts.
Yeah.
And thank you, Randy. And Randy, I don't know if you were here earlier or if you just particularly like sheet music, but since you're here and I don't know if you'll make it to the end, of the sale. Hang on. I did also have Hawaii and You. And oops, this one, My Sunshine Jane. Now that one, somebody wrote their name in there, and somebody wrote their name right there. But they were also $3 each, just in case. Since you're here, I show them real quick, and then we'll go back to Aaron.
Okay. So here we have classics for $3. Classics illustrations, Rip Van Winkle, Headless Horseman. And this was number 12 in the Headless Horseman. So this was copywritten. Doesn't say. Hold on. Well, it doesn't say the date, but it says published and copywritten by the Gilberton Company in Broadway, New York. But look at the amazing illustrations of the cover. Thank you, Lori. Almost 200 years ago, nesting at the feet of the Fairy Mountain and called the Cascades, there was a little Dutch village. The village in those far-off days were peaceful and industrial. They lived far along as calmly as waters of the nearest Hudson River. Hey, Tooth Man, what's going on, sir? Look how this is amazing illustrations. And hello, Becky. So yeah, Becky and Tooth Man, they will be joining me tomorrow on the end of the year sale.
Well, you better read your email just to be sure about that. Tooch says he sent you an email.
Oh, I thought I saw that. Yeah. I saw the email, Tooth Man. It was
all right. So how does Rip Van Winkle get headless?
Let's see here. Let's see if okay. So here it says, suddenly Big Chief Crazy Bull threw his tomahawk at my head. Look out. I sound the bell 3 times already. Back in the school. Let's see, hold on. Maybe it just goes up like the beginning and then why is it empty? Wait, there's a tree. It's going to hit us. Okay, hold on. This is terrible thunder causing even the trees to tremble. So the tree is falling, but the fall on his head. And then you see the tree is on him, but it doesn't look like he lost his head yet. Hold on, what it says here. A huge boulder loosened by the storm rolled directly towards Rip and laid helplessly in the path of crushing death. Goodbye, Wolf. We're dying together. Crash.
Does it show him getting headless?
Not yet. Okay, hold on.
It's like a Halloween horror story.
Yeah. So, like they're bowling. I don't know if they're bowling with his head or what. So it says here, the ghost crew of the Half Moon playing at their mini pins. Okay, I have to go. Hold on. Let me see if it still don't say anything about his head. Let me just keep on going.
This
It's
is
probably
an
already at the end.
intriguing story, Lori.
Yeah.
Lori's 6 for 3. This is very intriguing.
So now he's headless on this point. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot they gotta go through here. So basically at the end here, it goes the horseless headman.
Okay.
Ichabod Crane. So yeah.
So it looks like we're counting down for Lori. Oops, maybe. There we go. Going once. You want to come say hi? I know Angie's not here.
It's a lot thicker
Oh,
than
twice.
the other books also.
And sold to Lori.
All right. Congratulations, Lori. Oh, okay. I got you. So this one
Oops, hang on.
and
Nope. Oh, come on, computer. There it goes.
where did that one go? Hold on a second.
Where are you going? I know.
I'll
Come back
find
here.
it. I don't know what I did with it right now. But I get it. I know that one and the other one. What was the Joan Arc, right?
I don't know how far it could have gone.
Yeah, I thought I put it in the box.
But yeah, Lori, let us double check that it's the Joan of Arc and the donkey. Those two.
Oh,
Give us
Joan
there
of
it
Arc.
is. Give us a thumbs up. Yes. Excellent.
All right. Thank you.
All right. I have a $4 start for 4 magazines. And these are 2008 Southwestern art magazines. This is the Essential Guide to 2008. and it came out in January 2008, The Essential Guide. Then there's Classic Western Art. This is the March 2008. I know, can we do this? Can we do this in a little bit, please? Thank you. 2008. Watch your tail. Then this one is the April 2008. I know, watch your tail. And this one is, February 2008. And these are all Southwest Art. Joe is a huge fan of Southwest Art, as you can tell. But once you get past the ads and everything, can you not do that, please? Thank you. You do get into the art that they are showcasing in the magazine. Can you stop that, please? Thank you. He gets obsessed with your hands. If you're not feeding him, he's following your hands around. Like, when are you going to feed me? What's your hand doing? Why isn't it feeding me? So lots of different aspects of Southwest Art. Can you please stop that? Thank you. You get that in all four. Nope. You get all four $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All four $4. And thank you, Monica. So Monica is in first, and let me double check this. This is the January, February, March, and April. Well, I know. What else is my hand good for if not for filling a bowl full of food? But here's the thing. He has food down here. You're not getting any fresh. You're getting leftovers. You can call the USPCA or ASPCA on that one. But we have open cans. We're having leftovers tonight. And then on the back, we also have art featured, not cigarette ads, but actual art featured on the back. And thank you, Doreen. There. And I will count that down for Monica. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Monica. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Doreen. You can see the look on his face. Are you gonna look? You gonna give these people that look? Huh? Nope. You go right ahead. You tell him that he has to eat the leftovers sometimes. It's the way it works.
Okay. So I have 15 music sheets for $10. We have rum and Coke, Coca-Cola, Quicksilver, Chickadee Chick, Come to the Mardi Gras, What a Beautiful Morning from Oklahoma, The Twilight Melody, Have You Forgotten the you and me that used to be. Don't fence me in. Hollywood Cantina. Canteen. He has to go, he has to get over, and get under to fix his automobile. Georgia Pine. Angelina. And then some. There's a cabin in the pines. And in the evening, by the moonlight, on the beach of Bali. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I see Randy is in at 10. Anybody else is interested? I would need to see 11 or better. Or we can start the countdown for Randy.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Randy.
All right. Congratulations, Randy.
I have an $8 start. This is a Mary Engelbright cookbook. It is Queen of the Kitchen cookbook. And I will take one of those. Someone wants to send one of those over. Thank you. This has got fantastic pictures in it. We've got appetizers. Oh, we've got soup. Lots of soups. Main courses. And you get all of Mary Englebright's cute illustrations in here. Thank you, Lori. Ooh, that looks good with the fresh fruit on there. What is that? Apple pear stuffing. But Mary Engelbright books are great. Her cookbook is great also. And then are we getting to the desserts? Oh, cranberry and wild rice salad. Oh, there's the desserts. There's that chocolate cake. Upside down cake. Pineapple upside down cake. This is apple cider gingerbread. Great recipes in there.
Yes.
And thank you, Lori. And Jerry's in. Hi, Jerry. And Jerry's at 9. Let's see, what random page will I turn to here? Ooh, Parmesan glazed tomatoes. And thank you, Lori. Let's see, what is that? Salads. This is, shrimp and rice salad. And thank you, Lori. And I will count that down for Jerry. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Lori. And we'll go back to Aaron.
All right. So here we have the Pioneers for $3. Number 37. Lovely illustrations. This doesn't have a copywritten date either. I am Judge Temple, the richest man in the country. Through some thought, I came by my fortunes dishonestly. I am Emily Temple. I was worried as to whether Edward was an Indian or not. I am the last of my tribe. The whites call me Moging. It's a lot. So it's a lot of beautiful, amazing illustrations inside. Arriving home. Now, both my fathers and his daughter owe their life to you. Anyone who do what I do, anybody who did what I did. And you rescued a deer from the river. I think it's earlier. It may be from the 50s. Because the ones with the higher numbers were from the 50s. Jungle Promise. On the back, it says here, classics illustrated in a gift box. So I guess you get a couple of them. So how many you get? So you get, a gift box containing 5 great issues of classic illustrations for 69 cents. So these were only for 10 cents. So it says these are only 10 cents each postpaid 15 cents in Canada. This is from James Copper. We can do the countdown for Lori.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lori.
All right, congratulations, Lori. And Randy, I'm going to email you in a minute. Moon Valley Craft.
All right, I have a $7 start. And this is a book that is, I think, would be really good for boys, people who are a little more into like action adventure stories. Illustrated Animal Adventures. This is a hardcover book. Let's see. Does it have a date? Not here. The Jumping Frog, Elephant Hunter, The War Horse, Coyotes, Puppies, part from Moby Dick, from The Lost World. So yeah, it's got great illustrations in it, but I don't know. I was looking at this thinking this would be a good one for boys, could be a good one for young men or men, but it's got lots of action and adventure stories in here. And really good illustrations. Each one is a few pages long, not too long. So you can get through them quickly. So that's $7. Illustrated Animal Adventures, but a little more action than just like, it's not puppy dogs and kittens in here. Well, there is puppy dogs, but it's not kittens and bunnies. How about that? So that is 7. And we'll go back to Aaron.
All right. So here I have Seawolf. Classic illustrations. And this is number 85 by Jack London. And this was copywritten in 1951. So the other ones with the lower numbers could have been from the 40s, actually.
Is this one $3?
$3, yes. So we have Wolf, Lawson, Humphrey Van Winding, and Maud Buster. One early January morning, a heavy fog blanket San Francisco Bay. Aboard the ferry boat, Martinez, Humphreys, Van Whedon, literally critic was somewhat amused by the condition of the fellow passengers. So there's lovely illustrations in here. Boyd Van McGee Boyd Van Winden forward to meet the captain, and they came upon a strange scene. Are they throwing someone overboard? What does it say here? Now I left short-handed. The corpse was soon disposed without ceremony and was followed to its watery grave by the Britain captain's curses. It is my win to keep you here where my pignishness profane, and keep you I will. Even to the peeling of potato and the washing of dishes. Or potatoes. It spit up and it messed me up.
Those are those fancy Maryland potatoes.
Yeah. Prisoners and captors became friends as Wolf Larson passed liquor amongst them to celebrate his victory over his brother. This is Jack London. Here we have the famous opera, The Tale of Hoffman. And here it says, free 40 of the world's greatest comic strip characters and tattoos. So you have Popeye, Olive Oil. Who's that one of the what is it, the family? What's the comic strip with the man and a woman? Family something. Family Circus, I think. And then you have attraction permanent bound for you copies of illustration, $1 each. And here's all of the other books and titles. So he ordered 3 of them, whoever did this, for 45 cents. So we can do the countdown for Lori. Tales of Two Cities.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lori.
Congratulations, Lori.
Okay. My next item is a $5 start. And this is a Smithsonian book. The Cooper Hewitt Museum, and it's on Oriental rugs. It is a hardcover book. Dust jacket in decent condition. And it comes with I think a revised foreword for the book. Beautiful illustrations. And it came out in 1979. And you get techniques of rug weaving, historical development of rugs, Turkish, the rugs of the Caucasus, rugs of Iran, Turkoman rugs, rugs of India, East Turkestan, and China.
Well, this is what I just learned. I didn't know that they all fell under the category of Oriental rugs. Very cool.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that either. I didn't even think about
Yeah,
where,
until
you
she
know.
showed the chapters. I would have figured this was just going to be Asian rugs.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But I guess
What's the difference
maybe
between Asian and Oriental?
Turkey.
I don't know what the. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
It's Asia.
What?
yeah.
It's Asia.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. I guess I don't make that distinction of Asia being countries that I would consider Asian. But yeah, I never made that connection that all those rugs fell into the category of Oriental.
Ah,
I learn every week.
Is Oriental a location or is Oriental a style?
I guess it depends
probably
on
a
how you
style.
use it in a sentence. Do you shop from Oriental Trading? I do. You can get 400 tops of erasers for pencils for like $9.99. That's a lot of pencils. I love these rugs. They're beautiful. But you know what I love more than them? Tapestries. I love a good tapestry.
So this book from the Smithsonian,
Beautiful.
$5. Hi, Al.
Hey,
Hey, Al.
All right, we're going to Aaron.
All right. So here I have the last days of Pope Pompeii. That's where you go. And it's classic illustrations. Now, Lori, I just want to point out that there's a page that's kind of, it's still attached, but it's kind of ripped. by the on the on the staple. So it's a little loose, hanging on there. Pompeii, yes. And this was number 35. And this was copywritten March 1947. So these are all of the characters in the book. Am I to be littered by a boy? Lettered by a boy? My wine is good enough. Blessed are your ships in the fearful hour. At the moment, a loud cry of pain and terror. He dare you if interfere between a free woman and her slave. There's a lovely, beautiful illustrations in here. And this was 10 cents. And then you have the 5 boxes of 5 classic illustrations for 59 cents. Box A, B. So we can start the countdown for Lori.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lori.
All right. Congratulations, Lori.
All right. I have $6 choice. And choice number 1 is a fashion book, fashion design workshop, stylish step-by-step projects and drawing tips for up-and-coming designers. Now, just for kids? No. You like dabbling in fashion? This is just for adults too. But it gives you ways of illustrating your models, different feet, how to use your mannequins, different stylish tops, all your little outfits, and then tips for putting things together and how to draw them. If you like junk journaling, this is something you can incorporate into junk journaling, greeting cards. Thank you, Lori. But yeah, it's got great step-by-step instructions on how to do, how to put the models together and the clothes. Oh, there you go. There's Sue Spezio. Look at that redhead.
There she goes. Back in the disco days, girl. Yeah. Ha.
Oh, I didn't check what the 80s looked like. Where was the 80s? Well, where's it all put together? Oh, there you go. That's me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There you go. The other's Sue. And your other choice is a Minnie Mouse look and find book. Again, these aren't just for kids. Keeping the mind sharp, these look and find books, just like Where's Waldo? So you have the busy scene. Oh, this page. Okay. The page is coming out on this one. You have the busy scene and you are looking for Chippendale, Donald, Mickey, Daisy, Pluto. So you have to find them in the room. Then we flip this over and this time we have yummy things to find that they baked. So each one has you looking for things, but again, these aren't just for kids. This is good for adults. I know somebody got a little overexcited. They found it, they got excited. Oh, this one. All right. Watch out for the hair trimmers. The animals. And then when you're done, they give you additional things to go back and find. So even though you found everything on the page, now they're like, okay, now go back and find all of these additional items. So yeah, so really, really good. Good for the brain. Not just for kids. These are good for adults too. And make sure that you still know who Mickey is, what he looks like. Those are good memory, good for the brain things. But I am going to count that down for for Lori. Going once, going twice, and sold to Lori. Thank you. And Lori will take both. Thank you, Lori.
Congratulations, Lori.
And we're going to Aaron.
All right. So I have Classic Illustrations, The Last of the Mohicans, number 4 for $3. There's no copywritten page in here. And again, the cover is a little loose. So you have Hawkeye, Alice, Cora, Haywood, Magoo, Gambit, and Choco Chinoco.
All you have to know is go watch the Daniel Day-Lewis movie.
Yes.
Last of the Mohicans. Watch the pictures here because they're good. But
And
go
they are
watch the movie because it's great.
I remember that movie. Yeah, a young British officer and two beautiful girls are taking leave a general Webb at Fort um, Edward.
Did you ever see that one, Sue?
I'm pretty sure I could get through it. It might be because I'm not a Daniel Day-Lewis fan.
Oh, but it's not him. I
Didn't he
mean,
later play a part where he was like a designer who sewed things in the tailoring of stuff?
yeah.
That movie I liked him in.
Oh, guys, watch Last of the Mohicans with Daniel Day-Lewis. He was
Was that the
he
movie
was
that
the
he was
first
most famous
one
for?
who said, "Stay alive. I will find you." And you knew he would.
Is that his most famous role, Trisha?
No. But it's a good one.
I don't remember.
It's a good
What's the Mohican?
It is an Indian tribe, Native American
I
tribe,
definitely didn't see that then.
where the Mohawks come from.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So it's a beautiful illustrations, and they had the 5 classical books in the box for
You can't get them. Sorry, you can't get them. You can't.
Yeah.
But one of the most impressive things about the movie, though, is North Carolina, because they shot it in North Carolina. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. Is so beautiful. I mean, I remember that so much with, oh my gosh, the scenery is just to die for.
Yeah.
So yeah, so good on North Carolina for letting them do that movie there and really showcase how gorgeous it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we will count that down for Lori. There you go. Your homework assignment for the weekend. If you have not seen that movie, it's worth it because, yeah, the scenery is beautiful. Going once, going twice.
Yeah.
And sold to Lori.
All right. Congratulations, Lori.
Oops. There we go. All right. I have 2 more sheet music. $3 choice. These are wrapped in plastic. This one, In the Garden of My Heart. That is choice 1. Choice 2 is As the Brook Flows. So those are the choices. Both of them wrapped in plastic. I'm going to leave them as is. These are older ones. I would say that most of these are probably from the teens, 19 teens or earlier. So your choice for those. All right. So that is the last item of the sale, but we are going to do the speed round And as I am working on getting the races set up, we might have a little chit chat if I'm not able to get all the races done by the time the speed round is over, which I don't think I will. But if you're watching us and you're in the chat and you see something you like, go ahead, shout it out. We'll get your name on it. But if you're watching on the replay or you think about something either after the sale or when we're past the speed round, just shout it out in the chat or send us an email or leave a comment. All right, I'm going to get Aaron up to show his items.
All right. So first off, I have this daguerreotype for $30 of a beautiful infant baby in a beautiful antique condition latch case. It's for $30. Just type in letter A if you
They're
like
so
that.
special, those things. I don't know how to say it either, but they are so special.
What?
Yes, they are. And here we have your child from 6 to 12. I can do this for $3. Just type in B. Then we have Radio Melodies Book of Music. I can do this for $3. Just type in C. And then we have the Our Favorite Doll, paper doll. The 16-inch doll with a stand. And 5 dresses and 4 hats. This is how they look from 1995 for $15. Just type in D. And it's yours for $15. And that's all my items.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
All right. I have the Cathedrals of Europe big picture book. This is a hardcover book, $10, number 1. Sheet music, My Sunshine Jane. Hawaii and You, they are $3 choice, number 3. The Betty Hutton book. She went on tour in the 1950s, and this is the program that they put out for her tour. This is $10, number 4. The Essential Home Book, everything you need to know about interior design from the floor up. $15, number 5.
Nice.
The Independence Hall puzzle, great 4th of July puzzle. And that is $8, number 6. 500 pieces on that one. Seattle Now and Then, volume 3. $8, number 7. Illustrated Animal Adventure Stories. This is $7, number 12. Oriental Rugs from the Smithsonian, $5, number 13.
Sherry would like the one, well, I guess the Oriental Rug.
Sherry. And then I have choice of music sheets, In the Garden of My Heart, or Just as the Brook Flows. They are $3 each, number 15. All right. And those are my items. So while I'm finishing getting the races up, Sue, why don't you let everybody know what is on your watch list this week?
I will.
Sherry would like the
Um,
puzzle too.
for
Yes,
the first
gotcha,
time
Sherry.
since a
Thank
very
you.
long time, I'm only using one phone, so I got to toggle back and forth, which we'll have to figure this
Oh
out for
no.
next week.
Oh
But I have
no.
learned a little bit about myself after Ginger asked me to name it last week, and that I don't retain nothing. Nothing's here. So I'm going to, starting next week, also track what I've watched that week. Because if I watched it in a week, I don't tell you because it's not on my watch list. It's done.
Right. Because it's done.
It's done.
Exactly.
So I've seen some good things that I can't even remember to tell you because I don't remember. And not every channel that I subscribe to keeps your past history. So
Um,
hello. And I also discovered another little dilemma. It's called facial, facial blindness. So I started to notice, and I thought it was because I only watched 30 minutes of each thing and rotate all around, that I can never remember when I go back to a show who anybody is and what their storyline is. But then I realized that there was a story I watched this week. Now, I know you're going to ask me what the name of it was. I have no idea. I could tell you it was two sisters with a dead mother and what happened to them. Okay. But the two sisters looked to me like twins, and they weren't twins. And they were very rarely in the same scene. And I never knew which sister I was looking at. And this facial blindness talks about using the clues of like the clothing of the character and all that. So I didn't realize how dependent I am on the location and the character, the clothing. So I'm going to have to do better in 2026 because I've definitely suffered from some facial blindness. I don't. Are you
you
Trisha? Are
know,
you
you
Aaron?
know, you know, maybe what you should keep notes while you're watching something.
Yeah, maybe because I ask things
Mhm.
of I ask things. So this is a little bit of a roundabout story of telling the list. So when I'm watching something, because I have the two phones, which now I have one, if I don't know something, I'll go to the other phone and ask it a question. Like I would have asked, like, where are Oriental rugs? Because I didn't know.
Right.
Instead of asking it out loud and embarrassing myself that all of the Orient is in Asia. No idea. No idea because I didn't pay attention to maps. But I have learned that I'm very forgetful. Just very, very forgetful. In fact, what I was just going to say, I already forgot. So
Hi,
don't
my
worry.
name's Trisha.
I know, right? Good thing I
This
recognize you.
is
Let me see.
Aaron.
Let me
Yes.
see. Let me see, because I already forgot what I was going to say. Let's see. Okay, go back. Oh, I know what I was going to say in the saga of stories. So one of the
Where you go?
things that I noticed. Am I
Okay.
here? Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time I go to the other screen to look at what I wrote down to do for the show tonight, I'm going to go blank for a second. Is that you know how we have smartphones, and I didn't have a smartphone until like a year ago.
Mm.
And you know how your smartphone knows stuff,
Oh
and you know
yeah.
how all those criminal investigations and you know say we checked their Google search and they checked how to kill somebody and all that stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I feel a little hesitant sometimes
To
to
look up.
ask Google things that are like maybe not nice. Maybe they're not illegal, but they're not nice. But I'm so tempted. So these are the two things I asked Google this week. On the Disney Channel, I watched Amy Adams in Enchanted, and then I watched the second one, which is De-Enchanted. She looks significantly different in the second movie, and I wanted to know if she was pregnant in it. Now, this is the kicker. The smartphone knows what the world has asked the smartphone, and as you're typing your question, it figures out what your question is. And that's sad. That a lot of people, not just knucklehead me, wanted to know if Amy Adams was second into or pregnant into Disenchanted. Not good. Not good.
But
So I
was
she
she?
wasn't. She wasn't.
Oh,
That's
had
what he
she
said.
recently given birth?
Maybe her and Maya Rudolph, I think, who played the other witch, the bad witch. had recently had babies, but yeah, I mean, significantly, because she's a tiny girl, but it almost looked like, you know what you get when you're on steroids for a couple of weeks? Like her body wasn't like this. You can't tell from the body because they're in those gowns and stuff, but her face looked especially rounded. So I felt guilty when my phone knew what I was going to ask before I asked it. And I felt really bad about that till I asked the second question to my phone. You know, I have all these crushes on all these actors and stuff. I can't help myself. I just do. So I really like Jason Bateman. I loved him in Ozark. Love, love, love. But Jason Bateman has a physical flaw, and that he has a butt crack at the tip of his nose. A significant butt crack. It's like a big long dent in his nose. Now, for
I
those of you that
I
need to
don't
check,
think that's
you
how you refer to it on the nose,
oh,
though.
it has a show. I forget what it's called. It has an actual. This feature has an actual name.
Yeah.
Which I don't remember what it's called.
Okay.
So he's a good-looking guy, and I can't have focus on the nose. And just as I can't watch Laura Linney because of her ears now, not Laura Linney, Nicole Kidman because of the earlobes. Why did I say Laura Linney? No idea. Um,
I don't know, but she
so
must
I
have some
Google.
hidden flaw that you haven't identified yet.
If you start to Google what's wrong with Jason Bateman's nose, it comes up before you finish typing, and something happened to him. So back in 2005, 2006, he was hosting Saturday Night Live, and there was a monkey in the show. And in the goodbyes, the monkey attacked him. So it was an
Oh.
injury from a monkey,
Oh my gosh.
right? Then I felt really bad as a bad person. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and limit what I Google because it's not making me feel very good about myself at all. But I am such a curious George person. Can't help it. All right, now for Ginger and others, well, let me say this also. For all of you that have said Christmas cards to me, thank you. That is so darn sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That was so sweet. And luckily Tom gave me the cards. So I got to see the cards. All right, let me see now what else I wanted to talk about in terms of shows. I may as well just finish my section and then you do the races and we'll be done. How about that? You all right with that?
Yeah, I'm still working on
All
setting
right, so
them.
I'm going to do my spiel, my whole show, which will not be more than 5 or 10 minutes. And then we'll let Trisha finish off the night. We'll have a little early night on a Friday for once. So this is a bit of good news that I got this week. So let me come back to the show. I, have been struggling with my whole broken hip, broken leg, all that. And I'm waiting for the assignment of a physical therapist, which I got today. Emily's going to come soon to see what I cannot do. But I have really good news. I beat diabetes. I'm not a diabetic anymore.
Great job.
Excellent.
I know. So,
Fantastic.
as of my appointment on Wednesday, I'm officially off any kind of insulin or any kind of
Merry
metformin or any
Christmas.
of the drugs that done, and I don't need to take insulin to eat. My blood results were better than normal, better than they've ever been in the last 10
Hi,
years.
Delbert.
Hi,
Hey,
Delbert.
Albert.
Have you
So,
had any dips like you've had
well,
before?
so remember I told you that I was having a lot of dips. And
Mhm.
so I associated the dips to going back on the hardcore narcotics for the pain. So I myself just stopped taking the insulin. Like you're making stupid decisions when you're not in your right head. So I didn't ask my doctor if I should stop taking insulin. I just like I'm not taking it tonight. I want to get it. So I didn't take insulin for like 3 weeks, which I've never done in the 10 or 15 years that I've been a diabetic.
Mhm.
But once I realized I wasn't taking it because I'm Stunad, I said, well, I'm going to have blood work next week. Let me still not take it and see what the blood work shows because then I'll really know what I'm like without insulin. And
Mhm.
sure enough, it was the best blood work I've ever had. I'm not even pre-diabetic, not that at all. So she stopped all like I'm like, they say, well, I mean, if you lose weight, you might not be. It was true. I lost the weight, and I'm no longer a diabetic, which is so huge for the complications of everything else I've got going on.
Yeah.
So that was a really big piece of good news that I got this week. The not
Excellent.
horrible but bad news was that my daughter was readmitted to the hospital. She got home tonight, so this was 2 admissions in 10, 15 days. and still got a road to travel, but it is and was complications related to COVID, which people were not really hearing that much about anymore. But sure enough, and my little ones had their Santa Claus, and my in-laws went and stayed with Michael so that they helped care for him, so that Michael could go back and forth to the hospital. So we'll have Christmas another time, and I'll get to be participating. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to sit in a chair. Who knows? Maybe by the time did I just shut you off? Did I shut you off? Hello?
You flipped, right?
I flipped. Okay. Let
Yeah,
me
you
flip that.
flipped.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, this is a funny Nicole in the hospital story. So, for whatever reason, when you're in the hospital, they give you like the meals for the next day. Like, what can you pick? I'll have oatmeal. I'll have oatmeal. I'll have oatmeal. Like, that kind of things. So Nicole was picking her things, and definitely they had her on like maybe low salt, whatever. It's like they definitely had like dietary restrictions on her, but she never picked fish ever, and she kept on getting fish in her meals. Now I can't, I don't eat fish, as you are well aware of, but I can't imagine a worse place to have a fish dinner than in your hospital. Can't. So she came up with this idea because they kept on screwing her to tell them that she was allergic to fish, so they would mark her chart with an alert. Okay. That was pretty smart, except on Christmas Day, she ordered chicken legs and they sent her chicken breasts. Now, for those of you that don't know the difference between white meat and dark meat, they don't taste anything like each other, period. So she was annoyed. It was Christmas Day. She didn't have her kids. She asked the administrative staff at the hospital if she could order into her room sushi. Now, wouldn't you make the connection that looking at somebody's chart that says they have a fish allergy could have sushi, let alone ordering into your hospital bed like that? Not that someone's bringing it to you with their visit. Where's DoorDash bringing it to the lobby? Who's bringing it to like? So she tells me the story. And she goes, I don't have an answer yet. I said to her, honey, I wouldn't count on it. I really wouldn't count. Do you know after like 4 or 5 hours, some administrator says, all right, let her. She got the sushi. So God knows, even putting I'm allergic to like even though it was a lie, they gave her fish. So I thought like they'll kill you in the hospital for sure. They'll kill you. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is I always talk about my younger sister and our communication styles or whatever. And she says something to me, I'm very sensitive, as you know. She said something to me this week that she said that I have way more clarity and energy in my voice now than I did 1 year ago when I got discharged from the nursing home. And that I was like weak and frail in my voice. Now, the one thing I don't think I ever lost was my power in my voice. And I'm going to go back and watch some shows. I think my sister's full of it. I don't think I ever had a frail voice. So I leave it to you, my YouTube friends. Did I experience a period of, because I don't remember it if I did.
I'm going to say I think she's right.
That's why I knew where to come. I knew where to come, Trisha, because I knew you would tell me the truth, because I didn't confront my friends on the other thing.
I think especially today,
Yeah.
I think you sound much better than you have in the past.
The bad news is that it's probably because of all the extra narcotics that I'm taking. So I'm just like
I think
where I was only
actually it's because of the good news of the physical
it could
therapy,
be, yeah,
the
and
good
seeing the
news
girls
of
with
your
Santa,
daughter.
yeah.
I think it's
But
a lot.
it was
But
hard to hear. It's like, what are you talking about? That's
no,
ridiculous.
but a year ago, coming out of the nursing home, that yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm not
think
gonna get mad at her then. That was
no,
good.
I wouldn't get mad at her for that.
Okay, so to what I've been watching and what I have watched. So the show with the twin sisters that are not twin sisters, no idea what their names were, but that's how I learned about this facial thing. And I have one example that this happened to me in real life. So many, many years ago, I shared this on Trisha's show a long time ago. I needed to rent a car, and they would come to your house with a car, and then you would drive them back to the car dealer to the rental place. And this guy came to my house to rent me a car, and I had signed the paperwork in the kitchen. And we're supposed to leave so I could drive him back. And he goes to me, "Are you really going to pretend you don't know me?" And I looked at him, I was like, I don't know you. He goes, you don't know me. Apparently, I had one date with this guy. He told me the restaurant that we went to. And I said, wait, did I have baby back ribs? He goes, yeah. He goes, you remember the baby back ribs, but you don't
You don't
remember
remember
me?
me.
Is he the guy with the wonky eye?
No, I had 5 years of dating. So, no, I have a lot of dating stories, which, trust me, I could write a freaking book. No, the wonky eye was the clown. Well, no, that was, I had two clowns, but the wonky eye was the one that was a clown that I didn't know. Anyway, girls and boys, one day we'll do the 5 years of Suspizio single between the ages of like 30 and 35.
Albert says he'd remember the good ribs too.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe not the date, but he'd
Oh,
remember the
man.
Well, even with Delbert, Delbert has
Right,
everybody
Delbert?
has different screen names under the different characters or whatever. And so Delbert asked me to be friends on Instagram. It took me weeks to figure out who he was because I couldn't remember what he looked like because I only saw him a couple. No, I really saw him enough that I should have remembered what he looked like. But I was like, who is this guy? Because most of the men that I don't know that ask to follow me want to be special friends. You know what I'm saying? Hello, no, I'm not sending money to your accounts.
Oh, no.
But you didn't recognize Delbert?
No, I didn't recognize him. He'll tell you. It took me weeks to answer and say accept. Weeks.
He just thought you were being rude.
I know. And am I the type to be rude? I accept everybody. Everybody in. All right, let me see what was next on my list after Delbert.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so a show that Trisha and I both started last week or so, but was called Black Rabbit. I think on Netflix, maybe.
Oh, I watched it when it first came out like a couple months ago, but I
Okay.
watched like 40 minutes of it and I'm like,
Right.
I'm done. I'm
So
done.
last week we talked about it that I was also in the same place as you in the first episode and hating it.
And it
you
wasn't
know
even
me,
the nose.
OCD. No, not even the nose. But he's in
Not
that.
even
So
the
that's
nose.
like the whole Jason Bateman thing came about.
No.
I can't let things go. I gotta finish.
Oh
So I
no, really?
suffered through it. It's terrible. It's terrible. And Jude Law has not aged nice at all. Who's Jude Law hooked up with? Sienna Miller, or was that a long time ago?
Oh, that was, I think, a long time ago.
Okay, because he does not look like he has some
Carmen
work done.
loved Black Rabbit.
Carmen, I couldn't stand. The only thing I liked about it was that it was in New York City. That I loved. But no, I didn't like the storyline. I didn't like. I didn't. No, nope. Not on my
Yeah,
recommend list.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go back. I think I'm gonna
Don't.
go back and
I know what
finish
you.
it.
I know what you like. You're not gonna like it.
No.
Okay. Now, on the other hand, season 4 of The Floor is back on Tubi, Tubi, which is free TV. You don't have to have a subscription to anything. And I'm really, really enjoying that. So, recommend The Floor, all seasons. It's good. Test your trivia knowledge, but not Black Rabbit.
Okay. I don't think I've really heard. Maybe you've mentioned The Floor before, but I don't think I've
Remember Rob Lowe, the
independently
floor,
seen it.
why did they all wear sneakers? Because the floor was a character and all that. Do you not pay attention to my stories, Trisha?
No, I think that's
Should've
that's
taken
the
up
only
with
thing I
attitude.
think is that I've heard it because of you, but I
Yeah.
haven't seen,
Yeah, well,
any
you and I, we don't get
advertising
out
or
much.
anything for it.
We don't have any coffee clutch like, at the water cooler. Our lives are filled with other internet people, okay?
True.
That we may not recognize in person. Who knows?
True.
Yeah, no,
I would
it's good. So it's a
I would
trivia game.
recognize Delbert.
It's a trivia game show with 100 contestants every season. So this is the 4th season. So 100 contestants who each have a category that they own and love that compete head to head with another contestant until they're all knocked out until finally there's one person. What I found out with Googling The Floor, because here's what I asked, that's what I Googled. I was like, where do these people stay when they're on the floor? How long does it take to tape The Floor? Because the floor is 10 episodes. It makes it sound like it's 10 weeks, but they do it in only a couple of week times. And they film it in the Netherlands or Ireland, because those are the only 2 places that they built this floor because it's so expensive to build. It's less expensive to import all the contestants and put them in a hotel and feed them than to build a floor. Can you imagine? According to Google. and read it. The other Google.
Okay. Okay.
And Rob Lowe's the host of that. And you remember you're anti Rob Lowe, and I remembered that.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that I recommend. So now let me go to what am I currently watching? Okay.
Yes.
Whew.
Aaron.
Okay. So read me because I'm not looking. Somebody tell me because I can't look at it.
I got the mustache one.
You
The
just have
Oh,
to,
yeah.
yeah,
You're
you just have to
timing. Let me
see
come
when you
back.
come back.
All right,
Oh,
let me see
sorry.
all right, I'm coming back. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it. Isn't that so much better? Because it can come off at nighty night. Nighty night.
Let's see. Hold on. Woo. Okay, it's got all
Ooh.
I love it. I love it. So for those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the show, I attempted to buy that for Aaron for as one of his Christmas presents as a joke, and they sold out of it. And I mentioned it on the show, but Angie sent her Christmas gift to Aaron, and he got it today, and she found them. So
Mhm.
there's a will of the way, because you know I want that man clean shaven, because I'm a brat. Okay, so Bravo. To start with the bees, I'm all caught up. And the bad
Some
thing about the
stupid housewife show.
yeah, all the housewives, all the summer houses, all the everything, anything and everything. Bravo, I'm all caught up.
Those
And
darn housewives.
the last 10 days haven't been much because of the holidays, so they haven't really done anything new and new
Oh.
series. So it's been a very quiet Bravo. Then I go to Disney, which I told you I watched Enchanted, followed by Disenchanted, and now I'm watching from 1960 a movie called Happiest Millionaires, starring Fred McMurray and Leslie Ann Warren, who was the girl in my favorite movie of all times, Cinderella.
Cinderella.
And she's so cute in it. It's just and Fred McMurray dancing, bizarre. Because I always see him as my three
I don't
sons.
remember that movie at all.
Now it's on
Have to check
Disney,
it out.
1960, Happiest Millionaires, and it's so cute. It's just so cute.
Well,
He
right now
plays.
on Disney, I'm finally I put it in my queue and I am watching the Piglet movie because I had not seen it. So that's what I'm watching on Disney right now.
I put Piglet in my queue. I did 15 minutes. Remember, I never knew anything about Winnie or any of those characters. So after 15 minutes, I
Oh.
still didn't know I left it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to go back to it. I'm just not going to punish myself now because I just punished myself with the other thing. And I may learn to I may have to really explore who the characters are and what is that field called? Not Neverland, the 100 Acre or something like that.
Yeah, 100 Acres. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm picking up clues of things that get um, brought forward with the storyline that I have no idea.
And yes, Al, I am loving it. I am loving it.
I'll probably go back, but that's the reason why because I'm completely new to the characters of that story. I don't know them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then, now this one is called on Hulu. It's a show called Mothering. Now, this is what this show has taught me. It's a 2 hour movie, I think. It was a 2 hour movie. Watch the whole darn thing. Lost. Lost. I go to Google. Explain the movie Mother Sunday. Girls and boys. It's a timeline movie where they kept switching from the present to the past
Oh,
with different actors in the present and the past. I never caught on. It's like the Sixth Sense, not knowing. I never caught on. Doesn't matter that they had the same name. I didn't make notes of the name, and it ended with the lady old. I think, yeah, with the lady old. I was like, that it made so much more sense. Like, and I never like to go to look while I'm watching because I don't want a spoiler. But I might have needed that spoiler if I had known that I was switching timelines, or if they I like when they tell you on the bottom present day. Meanwhile, back 20 years ago. But yeah, it was bizarre. Let's just put it that way, bizarre movie, but not a must see for sure. HBO Max, I finished the Claire Danes show with The Beast in Me, which was really good. But now I'm watching something I don't like so much called Parade's End, and it stars I think his name is Benson and Cumberbatch, something like that. Some act-
Oh, yeah.
Something like
What
that.
is his name?
Cumberbatch. Yeah, I give you the wrong name. There's
I'm
6.
drawing.
That's what
I'm
happens.
totally drawing a blank. But yeah, he was Sherlock Holmes, and he's Doctor Strange.
Yeah, so
Benedict. Thank you, Benedict
Benedict. What did
Cumberbatch.
I say? Benson. Look how close I was.
You were close.
So yeah, so I don't know how that got into my suggested feeds, but it's like 8 or 10 episodes of a season, and I've done 2 or 3. I don't like it. It's I don't not like wartime things, but this one's not the kind that I really like. What drew me to it is the period, the costuming, and the decorations. But boy, is he not! I didn't. He won the best actor for something too, and I'm not loving him.
Put your mustache back on. Hi, Angie.
Oh yeah. All right, hold on.
Angie, how
I
you
hope you're
feeling,
feeling
Mama?
better.
I make him big for this. She deserves it.
Get some sleep. Drink lots of
Hey Angie.
fluids.
Make him big. Make him big, Trisha. Make him big. You did
Hat
it,
tip,
Trent.
Angie.
Is that hysterical? Angie, I'm so glad you completed my dream. It's so good. You got to put it
Hope
on
you're feeling better.
Tooch. You got to put it on for Tooch Man tomorrow night. Tooch 2.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see. Rounding up to see what we're going to next. Oh man, now you know you hit the bottom. I'm on Peacock, and the only thing I could find to watch on Peacock was the reality show on Kamora Lee Simmons, who used to be married to the rapper Simmons, whatever his name was.
Okay,
Okay.
there's got to be something else better on Peacock.
Well, guys, suggest. And then
I don't get Peacock, but there has got to be something
yeah,
else
this is the worst
better.
thing I've ever picked. It's so stupid. I don't care what her kids are going to eat, what fashion show they're walking
What
in.
are
I
you
don't care.
watching on Netflix?
Netflix, what did I say? We go back. Disney. Ooh, I skipped over Netflix. Hold, please. I'll go look. Hold, please. So much for the alphabet method. Netflix is.
Russell Simmons.
Okay, I must have just finished something because I don't have something in here. So I don't. Does Netflix tell you what you saw? I forget.
Yes. If you go into your account, you can see your history.
Oh, okay. So what I just saw was Soulmates, Animal Kingdom, Queens. No, this is a long time ago. Queen's Gambit. The Christmas Chronicles, The Keeper, Lies We Tell. This is like coming up. These are the ones I want to watch. Lies We Tell, Victoria, Absentia, Stranger Things, Behind Her Eyes, Dark Winds, The Way Home. So yeah, I have a ton of things. Orphan Black, Train Dreams, Matt Rife, Unwrapped, The Leopard, House of Guinness. So I have a ton of Netflix things like that are in my queue. But like I said, not every channel. So if you have a recommendation of all those ones that I said, because I have like 20 more recommendations, I put them in as I find them of what I should watch next. Please do share. Okay, Netflix, Peacock, Pluto. I did Tubi. Oh, Pluto. Do you know the kid from Breaking Bad? Not
Yeah.
Mr. White.
Aaron
Aaron Paul.
Aaron
So
Paul, yeah.
this is a movie with him starring in it. The movie is called Adam, and it's based on a true story, which I do love a true story movie. And he does something very stupid and winds up a paraplegic. So it's just
Uh-oh. Train Game, Dark Winds.
I know. I think we kind of lost Sue there for a sec. You there, Sue? I haven't heard of Train Games, I don't think.
I haven't been looking at any kind of TV show, so I don't have no clue.
But I am watching here. We'll do this really quick till Sue comes back. Because of Stranger Things, I'm kind of at times keeping up on Dark Winds. I'm in the 3rd season. I think I'm on episode 4 or 5 in the 3rd season. So I am getting close to the finale of the 3rd season, because I think there's only 6 episodes. And in the middle of February, I think February 15th is when the new season 4 of Dark Winds starts. So I have that written on my calendar so I can watch it, because it's going to be on AMC. If you haven't seen The Lowdown, which was on TNT, maybe TNT, with Ethan Hawke, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. It's probably available on Hulu or something like that. Sue, put The Lowdown. I think it's on Hulu, The Lowdown.
Okay. I'm not going to go type it now because look how good I am at toggling.
Yeah. You need pen and paper by you so you can write.
I do,
things
but it's
down.
hard. I got to get an upside down pen.
Oh,
I can't do
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow I have to pay the bills, and Tom set me up with a sort of a desk to put on my chest, but I still have to hold everything here with a flashlight because it's too dark in here, even in the daytime. And I find that when I need to write, I don't have the ink. And if I write like this, my God, it's all over. Like I never learned to write between the lines.
So it is Hulu. Yeah, Hulu for The Lowdown. The Lowdown is really good. And I am on.
Who suggested it?
I did.
Oh, you did. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
know what you like and what you don't like, and so far you've been at least 50-50.
Ooh.
I've been a little better than 50-50.
Remind me of Kate, okay?
Kiss Me Kate is great. Kiss Me Kate is outstanding.
Imagine Aaron wearing that mustache and those tights. You want to see that? And Touchman's in the show. Okay.
Oh, but yes, I am watching Stranger Things. I finally made it to season 5. I had to rewatch from the beginning. It's my OCD. I had to rewatch from the beginning. And I think I'm on episode 4. I think it's episode 4 of season 5. So,
is it true that not all the kids aged well? Some are prettier and some are not. That's what I read on Reddit. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
That's a weird thing to say. All the kids look
like themselves.
What is good and what is bad?
Okay, you've never seen a picture of a really pretty baby, but then not so good as a teenager. Are you that good of a person that you can't admit that?
Oh no.
I'm not that good. I can be honest. I can say that I've seen.
Who do you think did not age well?
I didn't see the show yet. I don't know. They just was a generic statement. So you're the only one that saw it.
That's a not
Cool.
a good generic statement.
It's cruel.
I think the kids look great.
Thank you, Trisha. It's a good thing I didn't ask Google. I would have got the other answer.
Maybe Google has a different opinion than me.
Google sends you to Reddit a lot now. When I didn't know about Reddit till this year, that's not nice. That's probably why they see the children age well.
I don't know what's supposed to be good and what's supposed to be not good.
Yeah, because they do something with tomatoes, and I don't know if the more tomatoes you have is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know.
Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the higher percentage Rotten Tomatoes is a good show.
Is a good show.
It's a good show.
Okay. So if it has low tomatoes, not so good. High.
Yes.
See, that's like the opposite. It's like an oxymoron.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
It is. It makes no sense.
No sense.
Yeah.
So that completes the game show portion of the Suspizio show. Trisha, you're done. Otherwise, I'll take questions from the crowd. Aaron and I will take questions.
I will. yeah, I will do the races. We'll let you guys think of questions you want to ask us.
Well, I want to make a statement. I didn't want to
Okay.
stuff
You
in there.
go ahead. You make your statement.
I saw the email. I thought I saw what I saw, but I was a little bit wrong. So apparently, Tooth Man won't be joining me tomorrow, but Randy Moon Valley Craft will be his replacement. So just to let you know, I guess he said his brother came into town and they're going to be going to a game and hanging out. So I know what I'm saying. Spend time with your family. I get it. It's Christmas time, holiday time. So, sorry. My nose kind of stuffed up. So yeah,
Have
so
a good
that's
time for
Randy.
Tooth Man with your brother.
Yes. If you're out there, Tooth Man, have a great time. And I'll see you next month.
All right. So for the races tonight, I am going to share my screen, and the first race is the member appreciation race. So everyone who is a member on my channel gets entered into the race. And this is my way of appreciating everybody who's a member. Hi, Dana Grace. We are going to shuffle everybody 2 times.
Dana Grace. AG, Geneva.
Hi, Geneva.
Hey, breaking the Southie.
Oops. Here we go.
That's not even me doing it. It's pretty good. It's a good impersonation of me doing it.
Yeah.
That is. What are you using?
Huh?
I'm not. It's your
Oh,
It's a video.
maybe it's.
It was a video that was doing that. I did it one time. That was it.
Where has this friend been hiding? Who has seen? Where in the world is Jolita?
Oh, Jolita.
Congratulations, Jolita. We miss you. I miss you. Tony
Yeah.
missed
I
you.
know. I don't know where she's been hiding. Oh, let me get it here.
Oh, okay. Angie's asking if we got our gifts. So Tom went on a mission to go see if Denise's gift came in, which didn't. But he said there is a bag from you, but he didn't bring it upstairs to me yet. And I don't know whether you want me to open it or wait till I see you next week. So you tell me. And Trisha did probably need to get hers to get either one, right? You get an Angie gift?
No.
Okay. So same question for Trisha. Are we opening them or are we waiting until we see you? Because Aaron decided.
Oh, yeah. I got excited. I had to show it.
But thank you, Angie.
He said, yes, open it.
Okay. Will do.
Next up is the here we go. This one. All right. For everyone who has left a comment on a video, I do 6 videos a week. However, this week I only did 5 videos. And if you leave a comment on a video, you will get entered. If you watch 2 videos and leave 1 comment on both videos, you will get 2 entries in. So in theory, you could get 6 entries into the race if you leave comments on each video. Let's see. I shuffled twice, right? I don't remember if I shuffled twice. I think so. Did I turn off the sound? No. All right. Here we go.
We off.
Ooh, Sherry's seen some things. Look how big her eyes are.
Mhm. And
Oh, oh, even sleeping, Gatita for
pizza.
the win. Oops. Let me get back here. Nope. Back here. There we go. Okay, so Gatita. There we go. For the win. All right, next is for leaving comments on a live. So you do have to wait for the live to be over, then go and leave your comment. Let me get this up. I do 8 lives a week. That gives you an opportunity to leave comments on 8 lives. You could get, come on, shuffle. You could get up to 8 entries in a week. And turn off the sound for the rowdy leprechaun. Yeah, so keep watching the videos, leave your comments. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up also. Don't forget thumbs up on comments, on videos, on lives, and on shorts. Don't forget to leave your thumbs ups on those. Oh, big lead for Monica.
Monica. Congrats.
All right, let me get that on the spreadsheet. All right, and then for the shorts, we're going to be having 2 races for the shorts. Oops, this one, race number 1. So keep watching the shorts, keep leaving your comments, leave those thumbs up. They really do help. There's 2 shuffles. And the Santas are off. Oh, nobody wants to break out into the lead. Oh, here we go.
Wow. Tracy.
Tracy. There's Tracy. All right. Oops. You get rid of that. All right. Next race of the Santas. There we go. All right. We're going to shuffle these guys. 2 shuffles. The more videos or the more shorts you watch, the more videos you watch, the more lives you watch. Leave comments on all of them. Leave the thumbs up, and you'll get entries into the races.
Oh, we have Monica
for 2.
Congratulations, Monica.
And then the last race, there we go. Last race of the night is for counting the number of packages. That is a post on my homepage or on the post tab. You will see that. Enter the number of packages I ship out in the time frame that it says. And let's pull up that one. We only have 5 entries into the race.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
And we don't shuffle this one. You just get what you get. But you will be able to see next week's entry either on my homepage or on the post tab when I get that up. And sometimes it pops into your YouTube feed too. Oh, Gatita is a 2-time winner also. That's great.
Congratulations.
All right. There we go. So congrats to all the winners. All right, we gave you time to think. Does anybody have any questions for us? Any questions at all? I did have, but we didn't quite get to it. I was going to save this. We might get to it later, or depending on how you're feeling. I have elf trivia.
All right.
I would love to play, but I would love to ask for a postponement till next week because I'm hurting.
Yeah.
And
So
I just
I
watched the movie, so it should be pretty fresh.
with you.
What?
After you just said you can't remember anything, you think it's still going to be
Well,
fresh?
fresher than I saw like 10 years ago. Yes.
Well, true. That is very true.
What color are Buddy's tights? Yellow.
Yes.
Hey,
And
Troy.
I was going to do I Love Lucy trivia, which I couldn't find. I had the link last week. I couldn't find it again, so I'll find it again for another week. And now that I'm down to one photo, I'm going to probably have to go back to cards. Like Trisha has cards. It's easier than trying to toggle with one phone because I keep knocking myself out because I'm not that good at it.
Oh, Al has a question. Let me get it up here. What
types.
would you buy if you had to spend $800 in 8 hours?
10
Why
types.
8 hours? It should be what would I buy if I had to spend $800 in like 5 minutes? Oh.
Well, the glutton in me went to food because I figured I had a time limit and
For the
that's not a
snacks.
lot of things to get here. So I'm craving lobster tail, a real like surf and turf lobster tail dinner, which would,
Oh, wow.
a bottle of champagne. That's an easy 200, 250 right there.
Some cheesecake for dessert. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a new bowling ball for Aaron.
You're not the only one. Doreen thought groceries. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Geneva would buy a new camera. 710 would buy tires. Tires is a good one. Tires is a really good one. I could use that too. I could totally use that.
Yeah.
Geneva's also has a Nintendo Switch, a thermal printer. Ooh.
Al, that was an
Tires
excellent
is pretty
question. I love it.
practical.
I love that question.
Mhm.
Good one. And I think it's pertinent to say in the next 8 hours because like in the next 8 hours, could you get the tires? Because they're closed, right? So what's your default? You
Oh
can get it,
yeah.
right?
Mm.
Good question. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like a
That is a
recliner.
good question. Yeah, I would probably go for either groceries or tires, yeah, because that is really smart. Let's see. Monica would like a recliner and a new desk chair. I would definitely like a new chair for sitting here. That would be really nice because this chair is not built for that at all.
Should check your free Craigslist. We have stuff like that come up free on Craigslist all the time.
Yeah, I don't really
You're
want
wary. You're wary of
someone
Craigslist.
else's.
But
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I
I
don't
understand.
know what they did to it and for the reason why they're getting rid of it.
Good point. Good point. If you got to go shopping for Craigslist with a infrared light for DNA, then it's not a good idea. I get your point.
Yeah.
No soft goods that can't go through a washing machine.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Oh,
guys. Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
it hurt. It hurts for if you sit there for a little bit. I mean, especially when you have a chair, you've been sitting in there for a while and you kind of wore it out.
It would be good for you to have one of those ones that have the pump that you can raise up or down, so you can sometimes lay your legs down, sometimes bend your legs. There's just so many hours in it every day.
Yeah.
You're very sweet in that your very humble wish list is just, Lisa, may I have a chair?
Yeah.
Can you maybe you can write that off? Ask your accountant. It's a business expense. You're on the air
Mhm.
X number of hours a day.
Well,
Yeah.
you can write it off. Here's the thing, that doesn't make it free.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make it free.
You still have to buy it.
Yes.
And then
Being able to write it off as an expense, yes,
Here's to
that does help.
2026 being such a good year that you wind up at the end of 2026 with a brand new chair.
yes, because I
That would
thought
be good.
about that, but I didn't know how. Like, do you know how they had those gaming chairs?
Yeah,
And I saw the price of it. I was like, whoa.
expensive. Yeah. And they're not at a upright angle. They're sort of like tilted a little, right?
Yeah, they're more tilted back.
Yes.
So yeah, they put you at a different
Yes,
angle.
you really couldn't sell like that. You'd look good though, Aaron.
Yeah.
'Cause what's more important, being comfortable or looking good?
I'll
Looking
take
good.
comfort any day. Any day.
All right. Well, I don't see any other pressing questions for us tonight. So I think we'll call it a night. And thank you all for joining us. Hopefully, Angie will be feeling better next week and will be able to join us, as it will be the new year.
Yes.
It will be 2026.
Cray. Good night, everybody. Thanks for
Very
joining.
cray. Yeah,
Have a
thanks
wonderful weekend
everyone.
and see you all
So
soon.
Bye everyone.
Bye. Good night.